So here we have top 8 of worlds. I am accompanied by BigDaddyO, who is the opponent on the right with the green shirt, and I'm on the left with the Luke mat. Biggie, how you doing?
Good, man. I've had some time to recover since this game, so yeah, not to spoil the ending.
Most people already know the ending. So let's see if we can see some hands here. It's gonna be a bitch. Okay, so that's a never tell me the odds. You got an easy picking, another never tell me the odds. And I don't know the other two yet. Mine is Caution, T47, Scruffy, I think a Rally Aid, and a DH17 maybe? So
Trying to look at
you killed
mine.
both never tell me the odds. That's an impersonate in your hand. And I don't know what the far left card is.
I think I had a
Second
gun to
easy
start.
picking?
I don't remember.
No. I'm pretty sure you only kept an easy picking. No idea how
Then
many sent
yeah,
back. Doesn't realistically matter. Pretty much kept some gas. I kept caution here, knowing that I'm going to get my Ezra bash for about 4 or 5. And then I'm going to need to caution to bring his life back up to a reasonable state. Uh, was there anything in particular you were aiming for during your mull?
um, just kind of one or two weapons. I knew I needed some sort of removal. I think my goal going into it was, like you said, to hit Ezra for as much as I could, and then just minimize the amount of damage Sabine takes. So, yeah, I think I probably held on to easy pickings or looked for another, like a hasty or something.
Yeah, I think I just saw an overconfidence in my hand that like splashed second. But if my memory serves correct, I think we end up starting with my field. Oh no, we get yours.
Yeah, I think we play on mine, both of them.
Yeah, I just know I would have played on mine, keep you off of 3 the whole damn time. But yeah, so we do end up playing on yours, both of them. Move my characters over, split up the shields with my crazy things. So yeah, my one card mull found an overconfidence.
Oh yeah, I
They
got
told us
started
not to
early
start.
there. After I have a baller roll.
I was like, whoops. So we sit there with our thumb up our ass for a while. And I'm going to fast forward here to about here, I think, is where we get to start. Yep. Roll in. We get a 1 and a 2. So Ezra's already in, like, fucking asshole form. And overconfidence to stop the 1 damage. I was hoping to stop the 2 and probably get, like, a disrupt or a special there. Fortunately, things don't work out that well. So you get a 2. I
Looks like
Ezra
I
to
picked
try to
a
threaten
reroll.
your weapon.
Reroll zero, so there's an X8 up there, I think.
Okay, yep, sounds about right. UX8 spends the monies. Dude, this stream's fucking terrible. It like cuts out and shit.
Yeah, and I hit no damage,
So,
but I
do you,
disrupted.
do you see a chance cube on the right asking for support? I didn't. I've never watched this, so I didn't realize it. So yeah, I hit that cool double focus side, and we know we're gonna be off to the races. You pitch a reroll on I think a DL44. I like asked the guy if he had the entire fucking rolly thing in, and they told us yes, and they lied. Like, cause your graveyard matters a lot, and what I roll matters a lot.
Yeah,
Like my graveyard doesn't matter shit. So I double focus here because I'm poor and need money. What, I took a second money? Oh yeah, because I want to DH or rally it into the other portion. That makes sense. So I'm intrigued here how I'm gonna end up getting out of this with 2 money. Because I know that in my mind I would want to both DH and rally it into the T47. So jam down the DH. I know the only way I'll get to do that off with the caution though is activating the rookie pilot. So I do this first and pretty much give up my reroll. On your side, you what? Got damage and then
Got
disrupted
damage,
me?
got a shield. I disrupted with the D8
Yeah.
or with the X8,
X8. Yep.
and then yeah, just kind of let you do
Dirtling.
your thing.
Yeah. You're sitting there with probably a piece of removal and you won't claim because I'll steal that shit immediately.
Yeah, that was my other goal, was just never to let you steal. And I think I did a good job of it. But
You did. It was mildly annoying. Me going with the 1 here is really interesting. Like, I know why I did it now, but if I thought about it again, I'd question it. So at the time, it was when you claim I wanted to keep you off of that, off of the Ezra die no matter what. And I'd caution here if the rookie pilot die, and then still get my T47 no matter what's going on. So even if I don't get real damage here, I've accelerated a smidgen.
yeah,
So
I
I'm
think at
okay
this
with it.
point I was okay. I was okay claiming and having you disrupt because it just meant the Ezra die would never be damaged.
Correct, correct. But the so if the number of dice we're looking at though is I go from 5 to 7, you go from 5 to 6, but I also
Yeah,
still have a rally aid. So like the caution means I've lost essentially 1 damage from where we started because I started at 24 plus the 2 shields, and I'm going to end up at 21 and 4 shields. So 25 versus 26. So yeah, you'll end up being pretty much full fresh. But unlike most of the matches I got to play, I didn't get to just bash
right.
Sabine to hell here.
Yeah, and you
The second
snagged the
chance.
second chance there,
Yeah.
which I think I drew when I claimed.
Brutal. The interesting thing is how many cards you kept through that round. Because that's a running interference that you never cast. Either that or you drew that off of the claim.
Yeah, yeah, I might have had the second chance since the beginning. Um, I think there's some removal in there, and I just did not want to give that up.
Yeah. No, yeah, this is an easy picking.
I think easy pickings and into the garbage chute I have.
Garbage Chute's going to be real hard to use versus me anytime soon. Just because, like, giving up your Ezra dice for, like, 4 of my damage is real tough to, like, maintain the resource. Easy picked. Get that shit out of here. So my hand looks like Scruffy Illusion Fang. We get the quick shuffle to go through my 5 card hand.
And I'm thinking the reason I played the running interference at the beginning there is I had the DH, and then I also had into the garbage chute, so I didn't want to roll anyone out first action.
Yeah, the DL, yep.
Yeah, the DL.
Can we get better fucking quality on this? What the fuck?
And there's Ezra rolling 3 again.
I want a 720p. See if that works. Ezra trying to roll like a monster every game. It's like he stole my Ezra dice while we were sleeping. So I've got easy picked here, and I just lost another die to a DL. I get to see after, but we clearly know I'm giving up the shield. And I'm like, oh, I get to see after, and I'm like, you know what? It doesn't fucking matter. I'll never give up the special over the shield. What the fuck is this FN thing going on the top? Stone damn stormtroopers. So we get bashed up. Ezra's back to having three health left. I know that I can jam down this illusion if I need to, and I get in that situation where you do rerolls. But you're playing relatively safe. You haven't taken damage, so it makes sense for you to just not really care too much. I roll like a beast. Feel your anger would be the greatest play here. Except it's, villain in blue. So I think I'm palming the Scruffy because I have no reason to use it. I might start to question life at one of these points. Yeah. I'm like, I just get the vents out. Alright. Like,
So yeah, that's right. I was just sitting on, and that's why I didn't re-roll because I
yeah.
had the loft cat.
Yeah, I expect to take the Lothcat here just because I don't want you to be able to eat the Yoda die, which is actually the best die I have there. Like, I think you should have jammed the Lothcat down on my Yoda die, knowing that that die was worth 2 dice. Because you'd still
Instead
have
of
hasty on
passing.
whatever damage. Like, you may have been thinking you'll Lothcat or hasty whatever Yoda fixes, but getting a resource goes a long way for Rally Aid. Okay. You did correctly kill the rookie pilot die at least. Like, in
Yeah,
theory,
you're gonna
killing...
get the
Yeah,
2 damage. I might as well make you pay for it.
correct. Because there's no fucking way I'm paying for it. This feels like game 2, though. I don't remember game 1 being this dirtily.
No, both games were pretty dirtily.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
no, I was pretty
so I
sure
know
game 2 I had like 50 vehicles out. But like, I think it's just because I'm getting it mixed up with Jack. Like Jack, I was like, take 8, kill your dude, fuck out of here.
because I was gonna say in both of our practice games the day before, the game was ending right
Yeah.
about now.
So like here, I didn't even bother with flipping one of my own dice because I felt the value just wasn't there. So I think I'm gonna rally a YOLO here, and if the illusion comes down, then
I'm pretty sure you get the illusion.
yeah, I do rally a YOLO here. So either I get Fang Fight or illusion. Yeah, so I get the illusion and then just resolve the other stuff. So Ezra has gained what, 6 health? Ezra has had 13 health so far total. You have dealt him through 4 shield. You dealt Ezra 8 damage so far.
Yep, motherfucker won't die.
Nope, he's at 5 now though. So realistically, you just need any of the 2 damage sides from like DL Sabine. So we're living on borrowed time.
And I think I've got a Never Tell Me, Entangle, and a Jump right now.
My hand has Philp and Scruffy though. Cause I'm
I
an
didn't know
evil
what
bad
character the damage was on.
Oh, actually, shit. So like you've dealt 8 so far. He has 5 more left and the illusion. So like, it's like the dude just back to full health over and over. And like that's the game plan versus Sabine is like take like 4, throw a caution or illusion on, and he's like back to full health, and then do it again.
Yeah, my game plan was I kind of felt like I needed to kill Ezra, rookie, um, in round 2. So I felt way behind right now.
Yeah. This is unfortunately how
Even
most
though
of
I
the
had
games
only
actually end
taken
up
1
going.
damage on Sabine. Like that felt good, but
Yeah.
you're starting to build your board state.
Because like you're jumping over your own upgrades over and over, and I'm at 8 dice currently. No, 7 still. So I have the same 7
Yeah,
dice I started the fucking second round with, and have
and I
dealt
think
1
I
damage.
was front loaded heavy in all the removal and I just can't get rid of it in this
Yeah.
game. So I didn't even have another weapon. I don't think so. That's why I had to overwrite that DL.
Well, no, you do that because you have access to like jumps and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. Um,
So yeah, so you correctly never tell me the odds here because I think you just get tired of shit.
so my thought was I was gonna switch to. I think
Rookie.
I switched to showing 8,
No.
and yeah,
Yeah.
in my
Yeah.
mind I was gonna kill the rookie
Yeah.
right here. Um,
I think I cracked the rally aid like a boss.
yeah, you rally aid, and this is when you get like the I think I hit the field medic, and everyone watching the game was like, "Oh, like," because they thought that saved Ezra. I'm like, I couldn't kill Ezra either
Yeah.
way. Like, he was never my target. Like, am I pissed he has 2 more health? Yes, but like that really
You couldn't
didn't
kill him
make
just
or
because
break.
illusion. Like
Yeah,
he would have had to have had 5 damage on him for you to kill through the illusion. So you go 3-3-1. Gordak giving out the overrides. That's how you get him hooked in.
but yeah, at that point, as far as dice wise, Rookie Pilot was as good or better than Ezra, and we got rid of his reroll ability.
Yeah. So yeah, you did have the jump there, but you don't have access to money. So like it's one of those tough, weird situations. Cause like now I'm gonna get to kind of do what I want this round. I don't even know what I would choose here. I think I just take the shoot because I don't care about vandalize.
Yeah, but then I'm pretty sure I end up getting 1 money and vandalizing that.
Illusion.
Yeah, yeah. So that felt decent at least. It was
Yeah.
like getting 3 damage from.
True. I think I just didn't want to deal with shoot the next round, where I was fine with you cracking via illusion here. Because the rally aid was used up. You wouldn't be able to kill any of the other stuff. I don't know what. I don't even want to watch this match. It seems so fucking shitty and boring.
I,
Like I know I max out at 6 damage here. I'm sitting on a flank.
dirtled hard,
I totally didn't
but
give a fuck about that vandalize. I was like, yeah, whatever. I don't want to run into it next round and like lose an actual thing. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna grab a money and flip to 2 focus and drop the Fang Fighter. I guess I could reroll here in YOLO to see that stuff, but I think I would rather reroll once the Fang Fighter's down. Yeah, because like efficiency wise, this will give me a full reroll and then I fix 2 dice. You haven't claimed yet because you don't want me to steal from you. I also know you're gripping a fucking second chance. So yeah, whiff here. Give no shits about flank for the other removal. And reroll, I think everything except for the Ezra one. Yeah. The expectation here is that I'm like 70% chance to hit on one of those for the side I want. And then I could fix the other two. Brandon Culp, I'm gonna fight you to the goddamn death. How do you not know what my fucking deck matches up against? Like,
I feel like this is a bad matchup for Joe.
if
I think even regular vehicles, um, It's a decent matchup for Sabine Ezra, but it's not a good one.
So yeah, we get 9 here to what, pop that bitch to 10.
Yeah, this hurt.
Yeah. I really questioned here whether to kill the Ezra or not, but I don't think I could have. Like I can kill through a second chance. I can't cope with uh, giving you a
Losing
free
his character.
impersonate.
Oh yeah.
Because if I 7 him and then 2 her, she's only got 3 on her, and I'd have to get through 8. And then if there's a second chance, like she probably is real close to already killing Ezra. Because this dude has 7 again. Why do you live so long, Ezra? Why is this stream so janky?
Oh, I think it
Oh, it
it
ended.
just
Okay.
ended.
It's like, why is this so terrible? No, see, we're missing a piece. So yeah, no, his shit broke. And then he had to like fix
Okay.
it. I was like, let's see if it catches up. I just want to try to, because I can go past the time for some reason. Nah, it doesn't know what's going on. All right, whatevs. So let's see if we can figure out what happened here. Uh, Started with 5, cast the Scruffy, ripped out the hyperspace jump, but you rolled out Ezra first and got a special. So you roll out Ezra, you get a special. I Scruffy your hand for the jump. You steal my money to put yourself at 4? Or
And then overwrite with the DL.
to go back to 3, yep. You roll out, you've got 3 damage showing. I've got 7 and 11, so the odds were just not good for you getting kills because you needed to land double 3s. You had, oh yeah, you had 2 jumps, that's what it was.
Okay, and I think I
I
think
think
I jumped there thinking you had 2 Scruffies, but you'd already played one in the game.
I had played both of them in the game.
So that was a big mistake.
Yeah,
I was thinking you had one in hand. I should have at least dealt that damage, probably
correct.
re-rolled and then jumped.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I was definitely thinking you had another Scruffy there.
No, it was just because I knew you had the jump and I had to take it immediately.
Yeah, I think rewatching that was like the one really big misplay I remembered on my end.
So I pitched the rally aid because it was slow and poopy. We got more Phelps. Let's go take another peek. Before he dies. Yeah, so we see the no second chance hand. Just 8 million fucking pieces of removal. It's like, oh, really? What's that second card from the right?
There's Hasty, is that a truce?
That's a truce. Yeah, you're right. I guess I've never looked at it from just the left side.
Yeah.
So like my thinking here is if I take the Lothcat, you can't as easily kill the Yoda dice, except for off of Entangle. But then you get to choose between easy picking or Entangle, and not both. And if you take a weapon back, then you can't Entangle at all. So like you're limited on essential rerolls and whatnot here by me taking the Lothcat. I can save Yoda's dice more likely than not.
And I think this is the round where I managed to
Yeah. Sorry, one
mitigate
second.
everything.
We gotta just pause real quick. I got this
All right.
phone call thing. Marta, what's up? Oh, I didn't do my job. Didn't order enough phones.
The boss is gonna get you.
Yeah. If only he ever shows up to work. So yeah, get down the DH on Yoda. We're poor as can be, but we know there's nothing in hand besides removal, so just have to avoid the
I think this is where I managed to mitigate like every single damage except for um the fucking R2 die you get down, and that ends up I end up
I
losing
kill with the
Sabine
R2, yeah.
to R2. Like, God, feels bad, man.
That was the plan the whole time, you just never knew.
I know, right?
It's like
Yeah, but I keep having to switch like that.
Yeah, it's a feel bad moment that you've been playing with these 5 dice the whole fucking game. And your Sabine dice are not great.
Yeah, I knew I needed to roll hot. But yeah, dude, I think I did make a huge mistake last round by jumping early.
Oh man, people beating up on Chance Q running Wi-Fi off of AOL dial-up. Alright, so yeah, I try to show damage one at a goddamn time here. Like at first I was trying to take your money, and that didn't
Yeah.
work out well. But I also
So
have like
and
limited
if I
rerolls.
yeah, if I had done the 3 last round, I think this could have been
Yeah.
lethal.
The big thing I'm looking for here is I'm trying to run into Entangle or Hasty relatively immediately. Yeah, you spend the money is a bit
That's
brutal
right.
here.
But it allows me to get
Yeah. And then we do the rally aid trick again.
God, fuck that card.
Oh yes, the R2D2.
Seal my own doom.
What was my hand though? Cause like, why wouldn't I just take the money? Is the real question. Like I let you just smash my guy for free, and I could have took
I think
money.
you had to have some removal.
I
Did you have
did,
like
but
an
like,
overconfidence? I know you're only playing one overconfidence, right?
yeah, it's probably flanked or pinned down. But like, I don't think I would take a 1 and 3 here. I think I would take a 2 out of 3. Easy picking and pin down. We'll see it again in a bit. But you had 2-3, not 3-3, right? If it was 3-3, it would make sense for me to do that. If I have pin down and easy picking. Is that flank? There's 2 cards, right? That might be flank and pin down. Yeah, it's flank and pin down. That's why.
Okay. So yeah, I did kind of like
Yeah,
dodge on that.
66%. That's fine.
I was debating whether to easy pick or entangle or what to do here.
Yeah, entangle makes sense just because you can't. Actually, if you just don't know R2D2 has that fucking 1 damage side, then you can't.
Like,
Because you easy
I
pick
think,
to take the damage and you figure you'll hasty the other one.
yeah, and that's
But,
what.
yeah.
Because I think you had to natural roll.
No, because I have a Fang Fighter here too.
Oh
You have a
yeah.
Truce as well.
Oh yeah, that's true. So I'm gonna be able to entangle
So you
and.
easy pick both of those. Boom, boom. You could Truce Entangle now, but
Oh shoot! Did I pay twice?
no, I
Okay,
told you to go back.
that's
I don't screw you, bro.
no. I didn't think so. I was
Yeah.
just.
You're
I
like,
think
God
someone
damn
else.
it.
I think someone else surrounding us said
Correct,
something.
correct. The
That
judge tried to say
started
that.
to drive me crazy. Was Like people, not the judge, were talking to us during the game, like trying to maintain game state. And I'm like, we've got a judge right here. Like, uh,
Wait a second. Do I really let myself get easy pick like this? I mean, I think because then I could have rolled out and you could have just jammed the truce into the entangle. Or was the truce gone? Truce is
I don't
gone.
think I. Yeah, I don't think I have a
Yeah, no,
truce.
you had burnt the truce. That's why. That's the only reason I
Okay.
could do it this way.
Yeah, so I was debating what, and then I have the hasty.
Yeah.
That's right, and I knew it didn't matter,
Yeah.
but
R2D2 getting the kill.
so yeah, that's once again that hyperspace jump early.
Well, that round you did the never tell me the odds. You could have actually just rolled out, did damage, jumped away, go to next round. But you went roll out, never tell me the odds, kill the DH plus the rookie pilot.
Yeah,
So like there's just different ways to handle that. But giving me a whole round is not particularly great if you're not just killing Yoda. Like if you kill Yoda with that, it's different because I have to natural roll the rest of it.
because and that was the round that you managed to do 9, right?
Yeah.
So
Pretty
yeah, I'm
much I
pretty
remember that you
sure.
have the entangle. So I should end up slow rolling a lot of this stuff out. What the hell? Oh no, you had the special. I just wasn't giving you money. That's what it was. Plus I'm sitting all this one cost sweet mitigation life. Oh people, look at me shuffle. Look at me go, baby. I'm curious now to see if you shuffle a lot. I think you put your hand down more often than not.
Yeah, I flick my cards just to be annoying.
Do 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 do. Yeah, this is a depth of annoying rally aid game, which was hilarious.
Well, the next one you get both down and you just fucking wreck with those two. So
Uh,
there was no non-annoying rallying.
Damn you, force wave. But yeah, you don't want to cast removal. We'll take the 3.
I think all I had at this point was the entangle, so it was.
Yeah, you quick pass. I'm just gonna run into the entangle the hard way.
I probably should have just taken both Yoda dice there. I don't know.
Both the other dice would make sense from a weird standpoint, just because that DH2 side wasn't gonna do anything.
Yeah, because you didn't have the resource.
Yeah, but that R2 special is likely to make stuff active anyways, so I just need to hit on any one of these sides. Actually, I can just hit. I can just straight change the Yoda to flip to 5. But I'm trying to just make sure you don't have some piece of removal I don't know about and maximize the Yoda die. Because I can rally 8 into something maybe. Yeah. Natural hit the 5, scoop it up. The waiting game. I should probably fast forward, but who does this shit? Alright, well fast forward at least 2 minutes to the shuffle game. The mulligans almost don't matter. I think I kept a Rally 8 and a Fang Fighter. Got rid of Force Wave and a Field Medic. I don't know what the last card is, but it's probably removal or Philp. R2's greater than C3PO. All right. We go back to this match. We pretend
And
that you
and
were
this is where
defeated.
you told me the trick about having your deck sideways so
Uh,
people can't possibly see as you draw cards.
yeah.
I've switched over now. It's the little things.
Little things in life. It's actually just a habit thing I got from Magic. It's also like easier to pull one card. There's probably some way to cheat that way too, but like realistically, that's stuff you want to learn to like so you can prevent it. But sometimes just not knowing is better, so you don't get bad ideas. I see your +2 in a resource, and I raise you a +2 in a disrupt. So like this is always the feel bad situation with Sabine when you lose the action cheat here.
Mm-hmm. And I think I only have one.
Yeah, you only have one weapon. It's the fucking DL.
Okay. Yeah, so I true sense of the DL.
Bloop. Oh yeah, you nab my die at the same time. I'm curious if taking the resource there would have made better sense. Uh, and
Well, now that you.
the rationale here is that if you take the resource, I don't have the special available to steal. So if I disrupt, then you still get to truce into DL and take my +2 on in the process.
Yeah.
Like in theory, you could, the way you did it, you could end up getting your resource here. Because you didn't have to roll out Sabine. So like if you had something for one you wanted to cast, you could have cast the DL then take your money. But I get forced into casting something here, so that you can't disrupt for 3. Go for events. I'm curious if I take the pick here, because I can't really deal with picking. But like if I take the Lothcat, as long as I don't hit double special, I'm okay, because I could steal your resource. Yeah, no one wants to deal with picking, because you'd have it next round, and I just can't cope with that. You hit the whodunit numbers that I can't cope with also. So I think I flanked the base.
Yeah. Like the Sabine.
Yeah. Yeah, the base without the pay side. So taking 5 here is pretty much business as usual.
8 would have been nice.
I don't even know if that was a 3. That might have been a 2, and I was still flanking it because I didn't care about the damage. I cared about the money.
Yeah, it might have been. I can't see this shit. Like, it's a gun. It's on Sabine.
Oh, that doesn't work. Get back to me. I try to alt over it. No. So I take the money here knowing I want to cast Fang, and I'll flip to another special. the Loth Cat for my special there is relatively huge. Like, I just think people aren't used to dealing with Yoda that way. And taking his specials away, like, cripples him quite a bit. So, like, you do it the second time, but, like, I've already got one from it.
Had I passed before, yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'm questioning whether to 50-50 off the Rally 8 here. Again. Because, like, it's back to the same state where, like, I don't mind if my guy's at full.
And I'm pretty sure you get the
You
fang
hit the
fighter.
Fang, yeah. But it's the fact that I'm still taking that same 50-50 I did last time, which is I'm either going to get this illusion for free or I'm going to try to get this Fang to smash for 7. So the interesting thing here is I should roll out and see if I hit. If I hit the +2, then I should re-roll. And if not, then I should consider keeping it. Okay, I re-roll it because I don't care about the shield. Yeah. We get a quick smash for 4, get the money, and get to play the illusion like a greedy little man. We're back to full health. Or close to full health, at least. Oh, Ezra. I want to know what I said there.
Probably something saucy.
It should have been. Because I was like, oh, yeah, that's definitely like a karate chop. Like, this right here is the more interesting one. Like, this had to have been fear of Scruffy, dude.
That or I might not have had another weapon.
Fair.
But probably fear of Scruffy as well.
We'll find out in a second. Not another weapon's fine. You had a weapon.
No, I had a weapon. Okay. So yeah, it was fear of Scruffy.
Yeah. Fear of Scruffy's too strong. I don't think I call that there. It makes sense to just take your hasty because it doesn't cost you. Yeah. Like, you killed my damage. You killed 2 damage for tapping your dude. That's, what, a resource, 2 dice for 4 or 5 damage? All day. And I'm looking at a field medic, caution, flank, and another rally 8, I think. Wait, so what did you do? Pass?
Yeah, because of the DL.
Correct, correct. Plus you just want more money. I accept your pass. Great. Oh, yeah. But if you DL, you can't really garbage shoot, so. I find it interesting that you wouldn't have, like, just pitched the holdout or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have given me more options because then I could have played the holdout or
Still had one
and
for the
still got
shoot.
shooted.
Yeah.
Oh god. The trauma's returning.
Doop. You needed to bake those dice, bro.
I think part of the reason too I held on to it was I was already through a decent amount of my hand. So if I
Yeah.
pitch the
Yeah, you had
holdout
lack of
earlier,
rerolls.
I don't have anything to reroll.
Yeah, the only demo is just like what was the intent for this round? So like, if the intent was to shoot, then you needed to, and I don't think you needed to even intend to shoot here. I think you just needed to use your Ezra and stuff because you have the second chance. So I would need to do 12 to kill. You can always shoot in a subsequent round,
Yeah.
but you need to get your like damage in and steal my shit. At this point, I just need to bait the shoot. I got nothing besides a bunch of stuff to stay alive. I actually want you to garbage shoot. I think what I'm thinking about here is whether to nab your resource or not. Because I can steal off of Yoda, then steal off of the other Yoda die. and try to 5 her. But
So
caution.
did you mean to turn the sound for the Chance Cube streams? I can hear it now.
I have it
I'm
muted
just
on
not sure
mine.
if it's. I'm just not sure. Oh yeah, me. I just wasn't sure if it was louder than us talking right now.
Oh no, no, yeah, I don't have that going, so no one can hear it. So take a money, steal your money, because the intent is just get you off of shoot. But actually, I might just let you shoot. I think I just wanted to keep you low so that you shoot and then I can claim. But okay, yeah, so you shoot there. So now Yoda's die will keep you off of the thing, but it's kind of pseudo pointless. I should actually rally 8 here instead of doing the rookie pilot. But I guess I'm going to let you claim and draw a card. And I'm just going to caution, get 3 more, and be back at pretty much like a 10 to 12 health Ezra. Because he essentially has 1 damage and an illusion. So I'd say that's like, yeah, 9 to 10. And then we just overheal him. So as I watch this, I just feel worse and worse about my deck. Like, I just feel bad for people.
Yeah, it it was brutal. I think I was way too passive that last
Yeah.
round.
Yeah, you went with whatever dice you had, going, well, I'll stay alive. So I didn't do damage there, but I'm
You
now
built your
sitting
fort.
on a buttload of resources, pretty much full health everybody, and
2 rally aids.
yeah. We got 8 million resources, guys. But this is definitely why I cut the holdouts now, because, like, it's just, holdouts are real slow, and I can't tap dudes. If that was resistance bomber, it'd be like, take 6. Bitch ass Ezra.
I'm looking for scruffies. There's one. God, that fucking card.
Dude, that card got you real bad. Like, someone was telling me that card got you shook. Like,
We it was yeah, no, it did. And I mean, in our 2 practice games, you had like 2 of them in like we our 2 practice games. I like Sabine died in round 2 both times, and in both of those games, you had both your scruffies in like your first 2 hands, and it just destroyed me. So I think like, yeah, I was definitely.
alright, so the reason, guys, I hold out there and then overconfidence is if he rolls out Sabine, takes the holdout, I don't want him to be able to nab 3 of my resources. So nabbing 2 of them is fine, but I just don't want to lose 3 in the process. So, because if I overconfidence he steals 3, I'm down to 1, I can't get the holdout down. So that is the entire reasoning behind that. It gives him less of a reason to try to eat my 3 resources. Like, in theory, most people would be okay with that, but fuck that. No playing with my monies.
I think I'm trying to jump at this point, and as soon as I do that, you know it.
Yeah. I think that's where you switch the targets, right? Because you just, like, can't get through fucking all that Ezra fluff. Because he has 8 plus an illusion, roughly.
No, yeah, I still go for him.
I take all of the damage, take all the shields away. No shit's given. There will be no 5s. Oh yeah, I go for straight value here off of casting stuff since you're probably
Yep,
jumping.
rallied twice,
Yeah,
and
but
then I
you have the
take
option
the
of taking the money.
resource,
Yeah.
which lets you rally it again. Yeah, and I think my comment after this round was like, "You're pretty happy with how that went, aren't you?" And you're just like, "Yep."
Yeah, because I get the vehicle down for one. So I've paid one for a fucking Y wing and an R2D2. This is where you start rolling though, and I'm just like, all right, let's go put this Y wing in play. Cause oh no,
Yeah.
I Ezra to keep you off of it. So like you either let me steal shit or whatever. And I think I asked for jump here, cause there's no way you let me for yet.
And I think my thought was, yeah, I was gonna discard those guns anyway, so
Yep. So I'm at
might as well
nine
roll with
dice
them.
to your five. 9 dice and 2 rally aids, and a 4 health Ezra with an illusion.
He
Like I don't
never
think
comes back.
mathematically we'd ever believe that this is capable of happening. Like, was this round 4? I've dealt 4 damage, and you've dealt 3.
Yeah. I mean, I have to say I was proud of like how long I made these games last. My game plan was just do what I could to survive and hope that Sabine just rolled bonkers, and she never did. Um, Obviously, watching this, there's a few things I should have done differently, but and I don't think I'd like never let you steal with Ezra, and that was like another part of my game plan. So
Correct.
I still don't know what the game plan is to actually beat this deck, besides just rolling crazy. But
Someone said only Joe used rally aid to play field medic.
it was efficient.
Hashtag rally aid. 4 solutions for everybody. You can sell one my resources, but you don't get them both.
And I guess going into this too, I knew you only had one cost removal in your deck.
Yeah,
So anytime you are out of resources,
but I got
and
rally aids.
you can still rally aid out, yeah, which was effective. But it means that effectively playing Never Tell Me the Odds for me right now is the same as if I did it with a running interference out.
Roughly,
Um,
yes. But
because you're
it
still
doesn't
able
do
to
anything
rally
here
aid.
just because it's fucking Force Illusion and Yoda. So the weirdest thing is that I know for a fact that holdout's showing a 1, and then the other one's showing 2 for a resource. But in my mind, that's showing 4 damage, and then another 2 for a resource. Yeah, I don't even know what my plan is. I think my plan is just to do stuff, like throw all my dice in the pool and see what happens. I don't know if that was worth it there, only because that special was keeping me off of my resource game. And you losing your special for my +2 pretty much puts me back in the same position. I guess I gave it my 2 here, and that was the goal.
Yeah,
But I guess that's fine. You got to eat those 3 crazy dice.
and she rolled something.
Hot fire. That's what it was. This is where she rolled the Jesus, and it was just like, oh, Sabine did Sabine things. Like I don't give a fuck.
And I'm sitting there staring at it like I can kill Ezra, but I don't want to because that just means I'm seeing those holdout dice again. And I can't kill Yoda through that fucking illusion.
Globetrotting duo says R2D2 is back for a second kill of the match.
Cocksucker.
This is Joe with some great board organization.
And I think I just have to kill. Yeah, I just have to kill Rookie here, which feels fucking terrible.
So yeah, rookie death just always feels bad, and you couldn't kill Ezra because you didn't want to give me the goddamn redeploys.
Yeah. Which, I mean, looking at it now, might not have. No, because, yeah,
It gives me
it gives you
one more
two
dice than I
dice.
had in the pool. You removed one of my total dice I could have used. But Ezra is a bigger threat overall in future rounds.
Yeah. I guess my hope was just I could get there um,
And then you
next
spend your
round.
last resource. I mill and move on with life. Now we're just gonna roll shit out. Opposing Ezra outrolled Sabine until now. All the damage.
I think maybe there was a chance I could have claimed there and then spent the resource to mitigate some, but no, I've got
Yeah,
a
you gotta.
hasty in hand.
You're like, not happening. So I think this is where I'm hoping to hit DH, but even if I hit Fang, I'm okay with it. Yeah. Dude, I'd love me some Rally Aid still, man. Good job, Cuenca, making me run Rally Aid so I could be more than poor. Like, he cut cards from at the beginning for it, and I was like, no. And then, like, later we made space, but, like, it just took C-3PO's spot.
Yeah. And I mean, you don't need C-3PO in this
Yeah.
with Yoda. Yeah, that force illusion on Yoda, I think, was the game changer here.
Yeah, because you couldn't kill him.
Because if I had been able to one shot in there, that would have. I think I'm still behind just with all the dice you would have out at that point, but
Yeah. But at least I can't fix them and I have to roll.
yeah. It goes from being guaranteed damage to.
I have to start looking at my damage and seeing if re-rolling's worth it or not versus the number of cards in my deck. Getting 3 damage here for a kill's no slouch. But I think my entire intent here is actually just to kill Ezra. Because then it just lowers your amount of dice available.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I Sabine and then she'd be at 4. But I don't think that matters nearly as much here. I think just taking Ezra's dice off the table means I'm kosher through the next round. So pair those in, yeah, kill that. And it's funny because like that holdout one is like totally unrecognizable on that way deep side that sat there the whole game.
And I think I knew it was there, but it's
Yeah,
still, yeah. And at this point, I'm just waiting for you to focus so I can hasty.
correct. And I think I'm going for the 2 so that if you hasty, I get the battlefield. What am I doing? Should be trying to 2 you so I can claim. Because I don't care about the claim. Yeah, I should have 2'd you so that I then do that with Fang and then I claim. Why do I give you money? Bad Joe. And this is where the
That
guy
was where
tells us,
someone was like,
"Yep,
"You didn't give me the
you can give
battlefield."
the battlefield," and we're like, "Dude, we're fast forwarding. Like we already know what's happening."
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take damage. I'm gonna claim. We're gonna be all right. If you're listening to this, we still love you, but
That's
don't
a
go ahead
fucking
and
lie.
take damage.
There were two people with resting bitch face there, and they were both sitting at the table playing. I think this is where you give yourself one less resource, and then realize like an action or two in. Oh no,
What am I gonna do there?
you got all those ones.
Maybe I just say I do and steal another one. I'm a cheater like that.
Nah, because I probably kept track of it. I was like, all right, one he'll
Yeah.
be, because I tend to be like, all right, he'll have one, he'll be at four. This is what I have to worry about. Blah blah blah.
No, I think I do at some point. Maybe do I make it in the next round? I don't know.
I don't
I
think you
don't
get
think.
into the next round here. There's too many things on the table. I need to do 9 damage. And I think I checked for both jumps and
Yeah.
like all your
And
removal, so I'm pretty sure I scruff you for that second chance in this round.
no. To get the kill, you end up going through both second chances.
Oh, okay. Then I call for a vent because I don't give a
There's a
fuck.
jump in my hand.
Okay. So I think, yeah, that ends up being a mistake because you get to see your roll first. And if you had hit the 5 to kill him, then you could have taken the shield off Yoda. May not be super relevant, but you whiff like normal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I should have waited for the full.
Bloop. 3, 2, 2, 3. Oh yeah. And then I have all the removal, so it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think I do end up killing Ezra, but it takes me all the rerolls.
Yeah, because I have 2 pin downs in hand. My max damage is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, I got more because of the holdouts. 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, you get so into that kill that you give up on the removal.
Yeah,
Because you're
and I
well,
think in my
actually, you
mind
can't
was
cast removal and overwrite for second chance, because you can't overwrite for second chance. You have to cast it.
yeah,
And Ezra's just like, hey,
um,
look, 6. It's like, don't
because
you wish you were me?
at that point, like, because if you redeploy, it means you either get rid of the Force Illusion, which,
Yeah,
and I think what I was looking through in my hand there was to see if I still had. I think I still have another Never Tell Me the Odds
correct. But the Force
in
illusion
my
doesn't matter
deck.
because I don't have cards in my deck.
Oh, are you out at this point?
Going into the next round, I wouldn't have enough cards for an illusion.
Oh, okay. And I think here, like, I could have claimed to mitigate one, and you even asked me if I'm claiming, and I was just like, nah, fuck off.
Yeah.
Um,
So a second chance got
but
popped.
yeah, and I think you end up just dealing plenty of damage. But
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, because I only need 10 here, and I've got 6 showing, so it's real easy for me to get the rest. Whereas if you had claimed, it changed the damage a little bit.
well, I think
I
you
would
still
still
had the
have it.
four showing with Ezra and the
Correct, that's 9 right there. So I'm just short 1. But it just means that like it changes it in general, where I would have to use it one if I did it. That
Yeah.
right there seals it. Just reading
So I
through
mean,
chat.
even there, I guess maybe what I could have done is instead of when I rolled out, I should have jumped when I couldn't do lethal to Ezra and not let you grab it with the scruffy.
Yeah, that was an option. If you go through the discard pile, you'd see there's only one Scruffy used, and I'm real low in my deck, so it would make
So,
sense there.
but
Just looking through
yeah,
chat, see if there's anything relevant.
I think it's just like a terrible. It's a bad matchup, but there was definitely some issues that I see in my play there.
Yeah. Oh, so one of the guys was saying he was surprised I didn't like smash you for damage, and then kill my own Ezra to redeploy, and then roll out. But I
I
think
mean,
it's
you could
because I
have.
just felt it wasn't needed. But that's why
Yeah.
Yoda went last. Because I was like, oh, because like if the R2D2 had hit a one, I would have been like smash you for six. Like if to pop second chance, okay, kill my Ezra, redeploy, roll out, reroll, reroll.
Would have been brutal.
I don't know, but yeah, guys, so that was it. It was very interesting to like rewatch it. Sabine just has a real fucking tough time there, especially when she's rolling poof for like 6 rounds.
Yeah, I had one hot round, and that was it the whole time.
But like it's kind of expected because the she's only 55% to hit base damage side on one or more of her dice
Yeah.
um, on her rollouts. So like that's kind of as expected. So like that's why I always find it funny when people are like, "Well, Sabine did Sabine things." It's like, no, Sabine at some point probability is gonna hit, and you're gonna natural roll that 11 or 12, and that's why you gotta have that illusion down on your Yoda before that happens. Because that would have been like, oh, oops.
But were your rally aids as much of a factor in a lot of your games as they were in that one
No.
or in those two? I just you got ultimate value out of those in those two games, and
Yeah, I played probably like like 30 resources worth of shit.
um, it just yeah that one round where I jumped out and like normally feel good about that. The fact you got a Y wing out of it and like
R2D2.
an R2D2, like you felt fine about that.
No,
I
I
was
wasn't
like
happy with it,
shit.
but like you take what you get. Like you'd hit me already. I don't get a choice in the matter. I couldn't stop you. So what am I gonna roll to force it? No, let's go try to get some free value out of it.
Yeah,
But I'm trying to think what else is there. I don't know. The matchup's just odd in general. Like those guys stayed alive for so long, it was kind of nuts. But like versus most of my regular matchups, it's I'm just like, oh, here's a gun. Okay, smash you for 8, and then I kill your guy next round. The rally aids are more of like the backup plan if I have to go the long game,
hmm
so that I'm not just like piss poor the whole time because I can easily afford the first vehicle like in the first round, but I can't cast like multiples of like the upgrades and vehicles without the rally aids unless it's like DH into a T47. But I can't be like, oh, here's a Y wing and a Fang fighter. Like it doesn't apply like that, especially when all my removal costs one. So especially once we get into the later things where I'm like casting 2 pieces of removal around, I can't really get anything down that doesn't cost me one. So rallying after I remove a couple times and have my Yoda and other dice ready, then it's like, oh, rally it into this thing, roll it out, doesn't matter what's showing, fix it. But I wish I knew that better playing Mads. But yeah, no, versus most people, they just lost dudes round two because the realistically, depending on what the opening is I can try to just go either way with it. Versus Sabine, I try to kill her round two, but if the stuff's not in the card, the stuff's not in the card. Do you guys have like a ton of removal that costs 0?
Yeah.
Whereas most of the other decks don't. So like if they don't have removal that costs 0, like then I can just kind of do whatever.
Yeah, especially, I mean, you never got to do it against me, but being able to Yoda special into an Ezra special and just be like, lol, your resources.
Well, so the thing is, I
Um,
don't really want to do that. I can do it, and I'm always gonna have access to it. The reason I don't want to do that is because me getting resources doesn't always equate to me getting damage. And if I have to early use the special on Ezra, I'm only netting 2 resources there for my 2 dice.
mhm,
Whereas realistically, I'm normally getting a resource and 2 damage for those 2 dice.
it's true.
So like,
Well, I guess it's
I'm
two
getting a disrupt
resources,
from you as
and
well.
you're disrupting. Yeah.
Correct, correct. But like, I'd rather you just never get yourself a resource and I smash you for a lark.
Yeah.
But like, you have 0 cost removal, so it's like, oh, okay. And then like, the battlefield also makes it so I have to threaten it as well. Once you get like a Maz's Vault, I kind of just stay the hell away from it because like I pretty much can't keep you off it anymore. But if I can make it harder for you to resolve your pay sides or cast like the 1 cost removal at least, then it puts me in a solid position. Or like switching from a 2 to a 3, so like you can't overwrite your holdout into a second chance or a DL44. You kind of just like get stuck. Um,
Yeah.
but for the most part, most of my matches there end up going smash Sabine for a bunch, killer round 2 like we did in testing. But like you were so used to it that you played the match slower. Um, and if I had
Played
tried
super
to do any of that
conservative.
stuff, your removal would have screwed up my damage so bad that I would have wasted rounds. So instead, I just try to get as much value of my shit as I can while staying alive. So we go 3 rounds in. I'm looking at, I have 9 dice, 10 dice, and you're still sitting at 5.
Yeah.
So like at some point, it's just gonna be like, oh, take like 10, and it's just like, yeah, what do you do about it? And it's like nothing. But yeah, I
Say
don't know.
thank you and move on.
Yep. Well,
So,
until I play against Ayla, and I'm like, I gotta get all this damage in. No, slow it down,
yeah.
bro. Slow it down.
So you'll have this perfected for Gen Con?
So we'll have another set by then.
We better.
That thing's coming out like June, man.
Yeah.
Cassian looks
Rumors.
real fancy, man.
Dude, Cassian looks fun. There's some cool cards coming out.
Definitely. We'll see what happens, but I'll probably still be trying to spam some 5 die hero because like 5 die hero vehicles feels real good. But all right, we'll stop the video here,
Good.
and you guys have been part of this match with me and BigDaddyO. But
Yeah.
I'm told you lost weight, so you should be little Daddy-O now.
No, Daddy. I would say Dr. Bear was saying that was my issue is I've lost 70 pounds since like that regionals.
Yeah.
He's like, your skill was in the fat. I think that proves I've got some of it still.
Hey, you sold tokens for $500. It's pretty good worlds. Paid for itself, I think, at that point, right?
Can't complain about
And you
that.
drove down. Like that should be everything.
Drove, split a hotel.
Yeah. Ended
Wasn't
up
too bad.
profit. Sold tokens everywhere.
Yeah, those tokens, man.
Yeah. But this is us, top 8 of worlds, doing nothing besides talking for you guys and crying inside as we watch the games. Like,
Yeah, hopefully you got something out of it.
I think my play is the same. I think based on my theory, at least. Like, I know we talked about you potentially going back and making adjustments to the things you did. I'm just trying to think if there was anything there I did I would actually go back and alter. And I think everything there was based on what I was seeing from you and what you had. So it seemed relatively tight. The only thing I could change are like the gamble plays, but like the gamble plays are gamble plays for a fucking reason.
Yeah, I think there's like once or twice you talked about like maybe doing sequencing a little different. Like you could have gotten a claim or something like that. But
Yeah, the one for the 3 damage, but I don't know if the claim was wholly relevant. I guess in my mind you wouldn't have altered how you did it, but if I showed the T47 for a 2, if you let that resolve, actually you might have stopped there and realized if you let that resolve, then I could flip into the 3 and then you claim and get screwed in the process, or you use the removal and I claim, and like I don't think the 1 made a lot of difference to me, and that's probably why I didn't take it in consideration. Um, but yeah,
yeah, I
that
probably
was
would have.
the only thing I could really think of.
To anyone else who plays against this deck, good luck. just
fuckers.
just feel good in the fact that everyone else piloting it probably isn't good as you are. So
I'm gonna chain all my Yodas. Actually, I want to know how many times I chained Yoda there. I feel like I didn't do it like ever.
no, yeah, and I think you talked about it. You just get so much more value of if you
Rerolling.
do a Yoda, or yeah, re-rolling, or you do a Yoda into the two focus, um, just more damage.
Oh yeah, no. Like the Yoda to do focus happens if I need the money right away, because rerolling is not gonna do anything for me. So yeah, that one I do frequently, but like just in general, I hate going special into special, um, into whatever else I'm doing. Like I'll do special into leave the special because I need the money to do something with, and I'm just like, well, I could flip to damage, or I could just flip this to the special that I wanted on, and move on with life. But yeah, all right, stop the video here. Thanks, Biggie. Any parting words?
No, man. Thanks for. I I mean, I'm glad I had some practice against the deck going into it, but still need to crack that code.
Eh, that's fine. Next time we go to a big event, you come down, play test early, and
Yeah, it sucks. Gen Con's on Thursday.
yeah, that's poopy. We'll be there Wednesday.
Yeah, I think I will be too. It's only an hour drive for me, so
That's good. All
I'll
right,
have to get some
everybody,
grinding on.
deuces.